This is what it is like being a crypto investor. You got to get used to the big falls and you got to go right into doing push-ups. You got to be able to take the bruises and spit out the blood. We know that people can't do that in the stock world. They're freaking out. They're rolling out of the arena with a 5% loss. But why do we do that in crypto? It's because we're chasing the bigger gains, the bigger opportunities that don't exist anywhere else. And I've been making this point regarding the crypto season that it's shorter than anybody thinks. And by the time most people are going to get excited and begin to put money into the market, they're going to be buying the top. You want to take positions early on. You wanted to take a position in the winter. That first pump has already occurred. We are guaranteed, in my mind, at least one strong alt season pump, which hasn't happened yet. This is where all the big market leaders are going to emerge, right? This season has been about Bitcoin and the meme coins because of regulation. The fact that the SEC has all of these lawsuits looming over some of the best legacy crypto projects. Now, that has enabled meme coins to run. And I've identified 3 meme coins that are up and coming that I believe are going to have a great April. Yesterday, I talked about one of them, BRETT. That's the meme coin Brett on the Base ecosystem. It's available over on the Coinbase wallet. All right, I know that half of you guys are saying, Josh, I want to get in on Brett. I just don't know how. And that's something I've been covering in all my videos, that to get access to these cryptos early, you're going to have to stretch yourself a little bit and learn some technology. I'm working on a course to help you guys and walk you through it, but here's what you basically have to do. You need the Coinbase app, plus you need the Coinbase wallet. You're going to buy Ethereum on the app. In the Coinbase wallet, you can actually pull that Ethereum that you bought on your app over to your wallet, and that's where you can swap it for Brett. These are different terms. I would suggest to you, if it's your first time doing it, do it with under $10 so that you can figure out the entire process without a huge risk. And as you get more comfortable with it, then you can slowly enter into your Brett position. I wanted to briefly take you into all of the meme coins that are lined up via market cap, and I want to kind of show you where they're all sitting so you guys can get a picture of the competition. That's what we need to do. All right, we all know that Dogecoin is number 1. It's actually in the green today or over the last 7 days. Shiba Inu, the so-called Doge killer, is still in the number 2 spot. If you go over to market cap, you see that they are about 10 billion shy of being in that number 1 spot. Dog with Hat, WIF token, has seemed to come out of nowhere and rise in market cap to just under 4 billion, and it's really been a huge winner, constantly going up on down days, which means that this has not peaked, sitting at $3.6 billion. Comparing that to the number 2 and number 1 spot, there is room to climb. I could see this easily getting up to $5 to $8 billion relatively soon. Now, I'm not talking about Dog with Hat today, the WIF token, but I will bring you to the ones I'm talking about. Then you've got Pepe. We know what a huge winner Pepe has been. It's made millionaires. Its market cap is still much smaller than the top 3, and so yes, it's got room to double and triple from here. Floki, one of my favorite. It is absolutely one of my largest meme coin positions. Bonk. Now, the reason why Bonk is favorable is that it's available for most Coinbase buyers, and it's got a small market cap. It's on the Solana blockchain. We know that Solana is obviously been emerging as a true competitor to Ethereum, and it's got room to go. You know, I love it. But now this is where we get into projects that I think are going to be making their move in April and have already begun to make their move. The first one after Brett that I want to discuss with you guys today is the Book of Meme. This one is still sitting under a $1 billion market cap. In the last 7 days, it's up 30%, and it's got this beautiful green ascending channel over here on the right, showing you that when everything else was selling off, this thing was getting ready to go on its move. Now, it didn't move up just like this so that it could stop today. I think April's going to be a great month for the Book of Meme. All right, let's kick things off by going into the Book of Meme website. I wanted to show you guys that today. And I wanted to read with you a little bit about what this is and explain it to you guys. Meme coin on the most degen chain. This digital book is linked with metadata to the token, and the book has even more links to images stored on the IPFS Arweave on-chain, plus a decentralized social network app, tools to create memes, and CCO meme clip art collection, all of these here in one meme coin. You guys can obviously see with the artwork that this is based on Pepe. It's sort of a Pepe spin-off. So what are they talking about? What exactly is that? There was a specific phrase in there that I wanted to highlight, and it's called the IPFS. The Interplanetary File System is a decentralized file storage that integrates with blockchain platforms. It's a peer-to-peer network that allows users to store and share files in a distributed file system. It's similar to Git, but it keeps track of files on a distributed network. Similar to BitTorrent, enables a permanent new web and augments the way we use existing internet protocols like HTTP. So the Book of Meme is the #7 meme coin in the world right now, and what their claim to fame is and what they're trying to focus their audience on is immutable forever storage designed specifically around meme coins. Now, at first glance, all of these meme coins seem absolutely ridiculous, but there is two major factors that are coming together to make these popular speculative assets. Memes are a critical part of social media, and this is a way to decentralize them. Now, there was the entire business plan right there. Don't underestimate how people are migrating away from the major social media apps like Facebook and Instagram. Matter of fact, I know a lot of people in my son's generation that refuse to engage in social media because they don't like how it makes them feel, right? So there is emerging new social media platforms. These types of projects, which begin innocent enough, go underneath the radar of the SEC, and that's about having control of your community. And that's what these types of meme coins offer: control over your community with a focus on meme culture, which is very popular right now. And all of that on this kind of this secret, sneaky technology, which is emerging as a brand new website, a brand new means for which people can be connected, and as well as the fact that it's sort of a historic ledger. It's this idea of canonizing all of these popular memes and conversations, and in all of that, there's also this idea of a transaction, monetizing on popular culture. All of that can be found in the Book of Meme, and if we just ignore everything I said and look at the charts alone, the fact is this has been on a run-up and has yet to explode, and it has sort of beaten the test, the first test of meme coins, which is to get past their initial pump and dump and to begin to show ongoing interest and ongoing development and ongoing focus of the community. Book of Meme has all of it. This has been holding up very well, so it gives me the impression that the folks that are behind this are wanting this to be a long-lasting project. Now, one of the main things I want to highlight to you guys has been the trading volume. I talk about volume and momentum on this page all the time, and this meme coin has both of them. The volume that it has seen in the last 24 hours was actually 1 billion in volume. And so even though Bonk is above the Book of Memes, the Book of Memes is showing that there is a lot higher interest in trading this particular crypto. And that's one of the reasons why when you see that level of volume spike, it's an early signal of a coming move. So I think it's going to do pretty well. All right, the third crypto meme project that we're going to go over is one called Cock Inu. Let's go back into our market cap overview of meme coins. All right, Cock Inu shows up number 12 on the list of meme coins by market cap, sitting at $279 million right now, and there's a ton of room for this to go higher. Let's jump over to their website real quick and check out the project. Now, I know a lot of this is super silly and, but we're going to get into it, and I'm going to talk about the tokenomics here and the culture and the opportunity. Life is better when you have some Cock Inu. And yes, I understand the underlining theme there. Born from collective friendship, deeply rooted in memetics and humor, Cock Inu is not your average meme coin. It's a way of life. They go on to show you how to buy it on centralized exchanges. I'm getting mine on MEXC because MEXC does not require KYC. They do ask for you to do KYC, but they do not require it. They allow you to trade without doing it if you have a NordVPN in conjunction. I'm using MEXC. These are all the exchanges where you can buy this particular crypto. They also talk about buying it on decentralized exchanges. This is sort of buying it through a wallet. And then they take you into the most important part, which is the ecosystem, which is the community, which is what is making these meme projects valuable. It's the community, the ecosystem that is surrounding the projects, the overall interest. And you go to merchandise and you get some interesting ideas here. Cock Inu Coffee. Cock Inu Coffee is a community-run coffee shop that burns cock with every sale. They also sell other cock-themed and caffeine-related merchandise. Tangem merchandise, custom-made cock-themed hardware wallets. These guys have done a number of branding deals, which is exactly what you want to see in a meme token. My Way Carpet, the first IRL tradesman to accept cock as a form of payment, does great jobs on carpeting. NFT Treasures, there's quite a few NFTs associated with this. And now the last part of this I want to take you into is actually the most important part, and it's why these meme coins are thriving. Let's go through this. The tokenomics. 69 trillion. And yes, that's a huge number, much bigger than the Book of Memes, which only had billions. But this really only matters when you're talking about allocations, and it says right after the total quantity, the total circulating supply, it says there are no allocations, which means that this is not able to be regulated by the SEC because there were no venture capitalist investments. There were no pre-sales, no allocations, no pre-sales, no taxes, no BS. The final word on this site is cock is a community coin with no intrinsic value or expectation of financial return. There is no formal team or roadmap. The last bit of that was the most important. There is no formal team or roadmap. And I'm just going to be pounding this point home because I keep hearing it being the #1 objective to investing or speculating on meme coins. Because yes, it's not an investment. An investment is something you hold on to because it appreciates in value. And the opportunity with meme coins is more speculative, or at least the time frame in which you intend to hold them may be much shorter. They're not long-term investments. They're short-term speculations. And personally, I am making the point that these three that I've mentioned today, Brett, Book of Meme, and Cock Inu, are going to be April winners because of the way they're setting up in the charts. I always start with the charts. The first half of this entire video, or 90% of this video, has been talking about the storyline, the projects, the community, but really it was the charts that got me to these projects. All of them were bullish when the market was pulling back, and that tells me that when the market begins to turn around, which we know it will, that tells me that they're going to move higher and faster than a lot of their counterparts. So Cock Inu, guys, this is on the AVAX blockchain, and that is fundamentally the most important reason after the technicals why I'm interested in this project, because I was telling you in the last video that I'm looking at the blockchains, the layer ones that are emerging, right, and that are showing themselves strong in this particular bull cycle, and those are the ones that I'm wanting to own the #1 meme coin on each of them. And for AVAX, this is Cock Inu. They have aligned themselves, they've chosen it, they've put it forward as part of their growing ecosystem, and it's going to remain getting the largest market cap over time because of that positioning that AVAX has given it. Now let's talk a little bit about the price and what to expect. This is where I want you guys to listen, because what I'm sharing with you about this particular project is relevant to a lot of these other meme coins with a lot of zeros in front of the price. And that's about the circulating supply. The circulating supply is pretty high, and that's why we've got a lot of zeros in front of the price. This thing, when it calms down, is probably always going to have 5 zeros in front of it. But during the run-up, this thing has the ability to drop some of those zeros. This has a large circulating supply at 69 trillion, and thus it will never be a penny. It will never be a dollar. You can't get there with this, but you can drop some zeros. I don't think it'll ever pass at least having 3 zeros. And at the moment, the way that I gauge this mostly is by looking at the market cap. We've got a market cap of 284 million, and I believe that this will get to 1 billion, and that gives us a 4x. And so our third crypto project is Cock Inu. It's a funny one, but they've got good community. They clearly have a long-term vested interest in growing the community. It's not had its parabolic run in this crypto cycle. It's the #1 meme coin on the AVAX blockchain, which has been showing a ton of strength after Solana. And so it's clearly one of the legacy leading coins that we need to be keeping our eye on. And I think this is going to be a big winner for that ecosystem. And so I think we're going to 4X here on this one. I wanted to bring it to your attention. The way that you get this one, as well as the Book of Meme, you've got to get it on a centralized exchange such as MEXC, and that's where I'm buying it. And you, of course, need the NordVPN router. If you're in the United States, you get the NordVPN router first. Then you point it so that it looks like you're outside of the United States, and then you get your MEXC account and you can transfer some USDT onto MEXC. You can buy both of these, and let's see how they do in the month of April. I'll leave a link for both the NordVPN and MEXC in the top pinned comment of this video. Guys, let me know what questions you have. These are my 3 meme picks for this month, and we'll see how they go. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you for hitting the like. Hit that subscribe to get the next video. Appreciate all of you. Take care. Peace and blessings.